All right, thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Cody. I'm a marketing specialist here at QNAP, and I'm here with our product manager, Deval. And today we're going to be going over some of our core mobile apps, including the recently updated Qfile Pro, our new Authenticator app, and also our photo management app, QuMagie. So if we look at the agenda, we'll start giving a brief overview of Qfile Pro, followed by QNAP Authenticator, and then QuMagie. Then I'll be handing things over to Deval to give us a hands-on look at the live demo. And at the end, we'll have a Q&A time where you can ask any questions that you may have. So Qfile Pro is QNAP's most essential mobile app and it's the ultimate tool to access your NAS from your phone. Qfile Pro can access files from the NAS, upload files to the NAS, set auto upload for photos and videos, sync files with other devices, create share links, and more. And Qfile enables you to view all of the contents of your NAS, as well as download files from the NAS or upload files to the NAS. You can also use Qfile to browse your phone for files that you want to upload to the NAS. So it's not just for photos, but can work for pretty much any type of file on your phone, such as music, video, documents, and more. You can also use Qfile Pro to create share links for files on your NAS just from your phone. And Qfile Pro also supports auto upload for photos and videos so that they're automatically backed up to the NAS after they are taken. You can set the auto upload settings to wait until you are connected to a Wi-Fi network so you don't use up your data, or you can have them upload immediately using your phone data. You just adjust that in your settings. And then Qsync is QNAP's file synchronization app that lets you sync files with colleagues, team members, and also just across all of your devices. And with the recent update to Qfile Pro, Qsync is now integrated with Qfile Pro. So there's one less app you need to keep on your phone. Qsync is a great file sharing and it's a great file sharing app for collaboration with others, and it can also be a simple way to just share files from your phone to both your Macs and PCs. You can create team folders to sync files with colleagues, as well as implement version control. And now looking at our Authenticator app, the two-factor authentication is a key feature in maintaining your NAS security, and the QNAP Authenticator app makes the authentication process simple. Until recently, QNAP's two-factor authentication has only been compatible with third-party authenticator apps like Google Authenticator. We've recently released our own authenticator app. The QNAP Authenticator app can confirm logins with passwordless logins as well, which is new for us, and also supports adding additional accounts by scanning a QR code. So here, I just wanted to give you a quick look comparing the login process of two-factor authentication versus passwordless authentication. So with two-factor authentication, you basically have 3 steps: input your username, input your password, and then input the verification code from your authentication app. And for this method, we are still compatible with third-party authentication apps like Google Authenticator and others. If perhaps you only want to keep one authenticator app on your phone or something like that. But now we also have our proprietary QNAP Authenticator app that you can use if you want as well. And below we have the passwordless authentication login method. This method does require the QNAP Authenticator app, and it only has 2 steps. You just enter your username, and then instead of entering your password, you just scan the QNAP Authenticator app, and that will log you in. This also spares you from having to memorize a complicated, strong password. And if you were to lose your phone or something, you can authenticate in other ways as well, such as a security code sent to your email. Additionally, QNAP has an app dedicated to photo management and backup. Like Qfile Pro, QuMagie supports automatic backup, but even goes a step further, allowing you to take a photo from the QuMagie app and upload directly to the NAS without keeping it on your phone. This can be a great feature if you're trying to save space on your mobile device. Additionally, QuMagie integrates facial and object recognition to help you sort, manage, and find your photos. And with that, I'm going to hand things over to Deval, and he'll show a live demo for us to see how this works.
All right, thank you very much, Cody. All right, let me switch screens. All right, so hopefully you guys can see my screen. I'm sharing my iPhone screen, so I'm going to show you all the applications that we have available for QNAP now. First, I'm going to start with the most famous one, which is the Qfile Pro. Now, this is a new application that we updated. It was first named as Qfile, but now it's changed to Qfile Pro. So once you open the application, if it's the first time you're trying to access a device, you have to add, or if you have installed the application for the first time, you have to add a device. So you click on add QNAP device. Now, remember, we requested users not to use or not to open the ports. So we have supported My QNAP Cloud as an authentication method. So that's what we recommend when adding the device. So you can click on connect via My QNAP Cloud, enter your email address and password for My QNAP Cloud. Once you have added that, it will show you all the NASs you have in that particular account. So you can click on the add device. You can enter the username for your QNAP device and then click on login. Once you log in, it will try to authenticate and then it will ask you for your password. So you can just enter the password of your NAS and that's it. It will log you in. Now the new application will show you all the folders on the first page. It will show you all the folders, local, remote, or cloud, doesn't matter. So local folders are the folders that you have saved on the NAS. So the multimedia folder, the public folder are all what's on your NAS. But since you can now add hybrid mount, which is an application on the NAS where you can join your OneDrive, Google Drive, Google Photos, all of that applications, you can now see them in one single application. So on the NAS, if you have connected your NAS to, let's say, Google Drive, if you log into Qfile, you can actually log into your Google Drive directly and see all the files and folders you have on directly on the Google Drive. You can see all the folders. You can actually upload that or download data directly from Google Drive. You don't need to open the other application and go back to or open Google Drive. You can just go directly from here. If you have OneDrive, you can also do that as well. You can just click on OneDrive and then it will show you all the folders you have on your OneDrive account. You can also upload or download folders data directly from OneDrive. You don't need to wait or you don't need to open your OneDrive account. You can also, if you have another NAS or QNAP NAS, you can actually add them in a single location. So you can actually just go to other QNAP NAS and access folders directly from that QNAP NAS as well. But we're going to focus on the local folders. So you can click on the local folder that you have on your NAS. If you want to access folders. Now, because the Qfile now supports thumbnail generation, you can see all the thumbnails that are generated will quickly show up, and you don't need to wait until you get a preview of the files you actually trying to access, because thumbnail generation will save directly on your phone. It will quickly show you all the files and folders you have. You can also, let's say if you want to share something to your friends and families, you can just click on the three dots and then click on share download link. Now, this will allow you to share this whole folder to your friends and families. You can also allow them to allow them to upload their own data to this particular folder. If you check this box, they will see an upload option where they can add their own files and folders from their own phones or computers onto your QNAP NAS. You can also do SSL for more security. You can also password protect them as well. So when they try to access this particular link, they have to enter your password. Um, Another thing you can do is uh, no, set expiration date. You can expire that in 3 days, or you can expire that at a particular given date or time as well. So this will protect you. This is an additional protection method where the link will be valid only until, like, let's say 3 days or a few hours, or you can select that to 7 days. So after 7 days, the link can no longer be able to access. Once you have done all of that, just click on create, and then just copy this, and you can share this to your you can copy this and just open up your messaging app and just share this link directly to your friends and families as well. Um, and then you can, if you want to stop the link sharing, you can just go to the share tab and then just click on delete, and then now the link will no longer work. So that's how easy it is to share directly from Qfile. If you want to upload something, you can just click on the plus button and then click on upload, and you can select camera rolls, downloads, or other folders on your phone. Or you can also select directly, you can also actually take a photo from your computer and then just upload that directly from your cameras as well. So you don't need to take a photo, go to photos and upload that photo. You can just click on the plus button, click on the camera button, and then whatever photos you take will directly get uploaded to your QNAP. You can also create a new folder if you want to create a new folder on your NAS. You can just click on the plus button, click on the create folder button, and that will be able to create a folder for you. You can also do list style or folder style, where if you, let's say if you want to go to let's say if you have a lot of photos, you can go to the icon style, and you can see all the photos quickly instead of the list style as well. Another important feature that the QNAP offers would be um, background task. So when you upload something, if it's a large file, you want to know what is uploaded on your NAS, right? So you want to, you want to know if it's uploaded properly or if it's still going on. So if you go to background task, if you upload something, it will show up here when you upload something. Or if you're downloading something, it will show you here as well. If you have copy something between the NAS, let's say if you copy a folder from folder A on the NAS to folder B on the NAS, it will show you all here. All the completed tasks will also be shown up here as well. If you have anything auto upload where you're automatically uploading something directly from your phone, it will show up here as well if it's uploaded, if it's failed, or anything like that. So with that segue, I'm going to show you how to do an auto upload. Auto upload allows you to upload anything that you take, like let's say if you're traveling, all the photos that you have taken on your NAS on your phone, it will automatically get uploaded um, to your QNAP NAS. So just like Photos app on your iPhone or for Google Photos app on your Android phone, when you take a new photo, it gets automatically uploaded to iCloud or Google Photos Cloud. With this, you can upload it directly to your QNAP NAS. So this will allow you to save space on your cloud account, right? You don't need to now pay extra to iCloud to just save your photos. If you have a NAS, why not take the full capabilities of the NAS and automatically upload all your photos directly to your NAS? So with this new app, you can actually do that as well. It's called auto upload settings. You click on that, and then I think already have that setting as well. So I'm going to just cancel that. All right, I'm going to remove it. So I'm going to set it up together. So to set up auto uploads, you have to go to auto upload settings, and then you can only auto upload from your camera roll. So you can click on setup now. If you have set up that previously, you can click on yes, and it will go back to your previous settings, but I'm just going to set it up with you guys. So and then you select the NAS you want to auto upload to. Once you have successfully created, I'd rather create a new folder so it's separate, so I can say camera roll, but you can select an existing folder on the NAS as well. Once you select that, you click on set location, and then you can see you can do upload rules as well. So if you don't want to, so let's say if you have a lot of folders already on your phone and you want to upload everything from your phone, you can just click on scan and upload. It will scan everything that you have on your phone and then it'll upload that directly from your phone to your NAS. You can also do upload all, where it doesn't, so upload, scan and upload means that it will actually check on your phone to see if the file is already there. So let's say, for example, if you had set up an auto upload previously and then you stopped it for some reason and now you're adding it back, QNAP will actually scan your NAS to see what is uploaded previously, and it will skip those uploads and it will only upload the new photos. But with upload all, it will ignore anything you already have on your NAS. It will upload everything from your phone. And the last one is upload from. So you can actually go back and select, let's say I want to just upload files from July or August and from this date. So you will only upload photos that you have taken on and after August 22nd. And then it will ignore everything that you have previously taken. So that's also another option as well. I'm just gonna say scan and upload. Once you have done that, you can also say use the original file name. So it will keep the original file name. If it's a duplicate file, do you want to rename it or do you want to skip it? That's also another option. Live photos. So if you have live photos, you can say just upload the original photos, or you can actually upload the photo and video if you do use live photos. HEIC file upload, you can actually ask the QNAP just to upload the JPEG, or you can actually ask the QNAP to upload just HEIC for iPhone users, or you can upload both as well. Once you have done that, you can also ask the QNAP to upload through cellular data. So if you have unlimited data and you're traveling, you can actually check this box so it doesn't wait for Wi-Fi. It'll actually upload everything. Now, if you're traveling and you have limited data on your phone when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling internationally, you can actually ask QNAP not to use cellular. So when you come back and come back to your hotel, you can and QNAP connects to your hotel's Wi-Fi. It will start uploading everything you have taken for that day. You can also ask the QNAP to let's say you can actually ask QNAP to upload your photos using cellular, but upload videos because videos are larger file. You can actually ask QNAP not to use cellular data uploading videos. So you can actually granularly select if you want to upload photos or videos. Another option would be background uploading. So background uploading allows you to upload um, even if you don't have the Qfile app open. Now, you have to change some settings on your phone. This remains same for Google or a Google Android or for iPhone. You have to ensure that you have location settings checked to always. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first you have to ensure that you have background uploading checked. Then you have to go to your phone, go to settings, and then go to privacy and location and look for Qfile application. Oh, that's a lot of apps. So once you have the Qfile application, you have to ensure that you have to check always, because especially the way the new phones work, they will force close the application if you don't open the application after every few hours. Specifically, if you have limited RAM on your phone, if the RAM, if the Qfile application is not open, the iPhone or Android will actually kill the application in the background. If you have selected always, the Qfile Pro does not use your location for uploading to our servers. The Qfile is actually your application and it only uses to connect to your NAS. It does not use any QNAP. It does not require to have QNAP Cloud Server. You can actually use uh, directly to your phone. So we don't use this location data because we don't even connect to your Qfile Pro application. Qfile Pro does not connect to your servers at all. It connects directly to your NAS. So we use this location services to ensure that the iPhone, so the Qfile Pro remains active even in the background. So because if you have, so once you have checked always, you can go over to Qfile Pro and ensure background uploading is checked, and then click on confirm, and it will start it will start uploading even if you have the Qfile application in the background. Another setting is uploading when charging only. So if you check this, it will only upload when during charging. So it will not, if it's not charging, it will not upload it. So let me see. Let me select today's date. Confirm. Once it's checked. So once it's checked, you can go back to background test and go to auto upload. It will, now you can see it will start auto uploading. Now I'm gonna minimize the application. I'm gonna open up my camera and I'm gonna take a new photo. And then let's see the background task. See, it's already uploading the new photo that I have taken. So that's how easy it is to check or to set up auto upload within the Qfile Pro application. So that's Qfile Pro application, and you can also see that you have all your recently deleted, recently uploaded, recently opened files on your phone. You can also if you download something, or so let's say if you want to download this particular photo, you can actually click on save to downloads, and then you can go to the Qfile Pro, go to menu, and then go to offline, and then you can select the NAS that you have, and it will show you all the photos that you have downloaded to your phone. So this will, so if you have a lot of files, let's say if you have a movie that you have on your phone and you can download to your phone, you can actually download it, and then it will you can also go back and go to offline and play all the files and play um, all the movie that you have downloaded on your phone. So this is data that you have saved on your phone, not on the NAS, but it's on the phone itself. And then you can delete the once you have done with the data, you can delete them, and it will delete them from your phone as well. So that's the offline folder application. Under settings, it just shows you all just how much storage you want the QNAP to use on your phone. So you can, if you have unlimited, it will download everything that you have on your phone. You can actually use unlimited data on your phone, provided the storage you have on your phone. Or you can ask the QNAP only use 5 GB of data or 5 GB of folder storage on my phone. So you can set up quota as well, and you also see how much cache the QNAP Qfile Pro is using. So, and also storage space that it's using. So that's also all of that as well. So that's Qfile Pro application on your phone. So if you have any further questions, just post them on your questions option before. So I'm going to move up to the next application, which is the QManager. Now, QManager application is the application that you can use to manage your QNAP NAS. So let me show you the QManager application. So again, to add a new NAS, you can just click on sign into your account. Once you've signed in, you can add all the application that you have on your phone. So I'm going to just click open the application. Let me add a new NAS first. Sorry about that. Hopefully now you should be able to hear it. Sorry about that. Some networking issues that I had before. So once you add your NAS to your QManager application, now this application is exclusively to QNAP. Not a lot of NAS providers provide this application. This application gives you a quick overview of your NAS's hardware as well as what's going on your NAS. So this application is also a good utility for troubleshooting purposes as well. So with your phone on your hand and you're actually accessing your NAS, you can actually see your system health. If there's any fan failure, if there's any hardware failure, QManager will tell you about that as well. It will also tell you the hard drive health as well, how many disks are installed, and if you have any disks in warning or if you have any disk in error. Resource Monitor will also show you the adapter usage as well. If your NAS is uploading or downloading data from the internet, you can actually come here and check what your Resource Monitor is using. It will show you all the adapters. If you have a Thunderbolt NAS, it will also show you Thunderbolt Bridge as well. And then if you're uploading and downloading something, it will show you all that's going on in the background on your NAS as well. Another thing, it will show you a storage pool usage, and if you have multiple storage pool, it will show you your usage as well. If you click on the three bars on the top left corner, it will actually show you each folder's usage as well. So you can go to each folder and see how much data each folder is actually using on your NAS as well. As I mentioned, it will show you the CPU information and the hardware information, your health of your device as well. So that's the quick overview, but you can also actually go deeper as well. You can go to resource monitor and actually see your CPU usage as well with each core in detail. It will show you that as well. You can see your RAM usage as well. You can see your storage usage as well on your NAS. You can actually go to bandwidth and it will show you all the bandwidth usage as well, and see all the processes that the QNAP is using. So this gives you a quick troubleshooting information about what your NAS is actually doing, just even if when you're traveling as well, because it uses my QNAP Cloud link, so you can actually access this data from anywhere in the world as long as it can access the internet. If the NAS is actually uploading something from the internet, it's actually downloading something, or it's actually doing any kind of background task. Like, let's say if you replaced a disk on your NAS, it's actually rebuilding the RAID. In the background task, it actually shows you how much rebuilding has been done. So you can actually show that as well. Under privilege settings, you can actually see how many users you have on your NAS. You can also change the password directly from your phone. You can actually edit your account profile, edit user group. You can actually give them permissions directly from your phone. So if you want to, let's say if you want to give them read and write access to, let's say, a particular folder, you can actually give them directly from your phone. You don't need to even touch your computer. You can actually do this directly from your phone as well. Um, App Center, you will show you all the applications you have installed on your NAS. You can actually turn off a certain application. You can remove them from your NAS. And under all apps, you can actually install a certain applications from your NAS. You don't need to actually log into your computer as well. So that's another great feature that QNAP allows you to do. Notification center. So you can actually enable push notification. So instead of getting an email or instead of getting a text message on your phone for any issues, if you have QManager on your phone, it will pop up a notification on your phone. Let's say if a disk has failed, QNAP QManager will pop up a notification on your phone that the disk has failed. Under system services, you can actually enable web services, or if you have a website that's you're hosting from your NAS, you can actually enable that from here. You can also enable SSH as well. System logs, you can actually check your logs on your NAS. You can check all the logs or just information or warnings or even errors that you have on your NAS. Another great feature is connection logs. So let's say if you want to see who is accessing your NAS right now, sorry, who has been accessing your NAS, you can actually go to connection logs and it will tell you who's logging into your NAS. It will show you the username, it will show you the IP address, it will show you all that information directly from your NAS. That's another great feature that QManager allows you to do. Under System Tools, you can actually, if you have an external hard drive connector, you can actually disconnect that external hard drive directly from your phone. You can also go to Allow and Deny list. Let's say if you want to allow an external user, if you want to deny them, you can just directly from here as well. And then you can also, under System, you can actually locate this device. So if you press this button, the QNAP NAS will start beeping. So if you forgot which device or where the device is, you can use this feature. Or specifically, if you have multiple QNAP NASs that look the same, you can use this button to see which one you're actually accessing. You can reboot your NAS. You can actually shut down your NAS as well. You can actually turn on your NAS directly from your phone if you have Wake on LAN enabled. So under Wake on LAN, you can actually turn on your NAS as well directly from your phone. You can also check for firmware updates, and if you have a new firmware, you can check. You can click on Update Firmware. It will update the firmware directly from your QManager. If you have containers that you're running, you can actually turn on those containers. You can stop them as well. I have few VMs, or you can actually also do uh, uh, download station. If you have download station, you're actually downloading something like torrents and stuff like that. You can actually search for torrents, or you can actually, if you have downloading something, you can actually pause them or restart them from directly from QManager. Under hybrid backup thing, if you have any backups that you're running, you can actually start them, or you can also stop them as well. If you have third party NAS or another NAS backing up to your QNAP, you can actually see your incoming jobs, see how much uploading they have done, how much it's remaining as well. Lastly, you can go to virtualization. If you have actually VMs running on your NAS, you can actually turn on. You can turn off the VM. You can reboot the VM. You also force shut them down as well. You can also start the VMs directly from QManager. So you can actually do a lot of things using the QManager application and see all your NAS, everything. You can actually control a lot of settings, as I've shown you. Change user information, start VMs, turn on VMs, reboot your NAS, um, check your logs. You can actually do a lot of things directly from QManager. Again, I've never seen another NAS manufacturer providing this feature, so that's another great feature that you can use with your QNAP NAS. Again, this all is free uh, on your NAS. You're not paying for any kind of any of these applications. These are all available for free currently on your Play Store or Android or iPhone store as well. Another application is QuMagie. QuMagie allows you to upload or download something directly from your NAS. So if you have a lot of files and folders that you can see, let me actually connect my NAS as well. So QuMagie allows, if you have a lot of photos that you have uploaded on your NAS, it's just another tool to give you quickly organize your photos and videos. So again, QuMagie now supports thumbnail generation, so you can quickly access your photos directly from your NAS. So here you can actually see the recent all the photos that you have on your QNAP NAS. So it will show you all the photos you've uploaded on your QNAP NAS. You can also upload directly from here as well. You can take a new photo, as I mentioned, or it will show you where you want to save the photo that you are taking as well, and also upload your own photos from your downloads folder on your phone or from your library as well. But mainly, this is an application that gives you an organization tool. So what I mean by organization, it actually uses AI to give you information about people. So I don't have any faces right now, but if you have faces, it will actually um, show you all the faces that you have on your phone. You can actually rename them, and then you can search by faces as well. You can also do by things. So it will show you all the car. If you want to see all the car photos, you can just say, just click on car. It will see your photos and it will show you all the photos, all your. It will just. It's called object recognition. So it will give you information about the objects. So let's say garden photos as well. Again, car photos, race car photos. It will just see your photos and it will try to organize it in different objects. So it makes it easy for you as well. It also do places as well. So if you have a lot, if you travel a lot, it will actually see the photos that you've taken and it will organize them directly as well. So I have a lot of photos in Arizona, different places. So it will show you different photos from different location, and you can see all the photos that you've taken. Let's say, for example, from Arizona, it will show you all the photos that you've taken from Arizona as well. So that's that's place recognition. It also does live photos as well. So you've taken a lot of live photos, you can see all your live photos as well. And also similar photos. So if you have a lot of similar photos, QuMagie will locate that. You can delete the duplicate photos as well. You can also search. If you want to search, you can say just search for garden photos, and it will show us for all the garden photos or car photos. You can just rename them, and it will search for those photos as well. And also show you the folders on your NAS, so you can go to folders directly from your QuMagie application and see all the photos as well. Another thing is it will also show you the photos on your phone, so you can actually go back and select which photo you want to search. So that's the QuMagie application. Lastly, I want to show you the Authenticator application. This is the new application that you have. So this application allows you to log into your NAS. So let me share a different screen first. All right, so this application, the QNAP Authenticator application, is the new application that allows you to log into your NAS using either two-step verification or you can use passwordless login as well. So let me log in first to my NAS so I can show you how to set this up. So two-step verification is an additional verification that when you log into your NAS, you have to make sure that you get another authentication method, or you can use passwordless passwordless login. Passwordless login allows you to log in without remembering the password. It's just a convenience feature that QNAP offers now. So you don't need to remember. So you can set up a very complex password, and if you don't have a password manager, and if you don't want to remember your password, instead of saving it in the notepad, which again, it's another security issue, you can just forget about the password that you have. Just save it in a different location. But you can use passwordless login as well. So to set up passwordless, first you have to log into your NAS and then click on login and security. Once you have, you can do two-step verification, or you can do passwordless login. So you have to remember a recovery email. So you set up a recovery email first, so you can, if it fails, it sends you a recovery email as well. And then once you have, so you have to verify your QNAP's password first. So once you have set this up, you have two methods of logging in. Once you have a QR code, and the other one is login approval. A QR code will, when you log in, it will show up a QR code, and you have to use your NAS to scan. So you have the scanning option right here. You can click on that and click on scan. It will scan the QR code, and then it will log in. Or you can use the login approval, where it will pop up a login on your Authenticator app, and you can click on approve, and it will approve that. So let's do that first. So I'll click on next. First, you have to scan your QR code. So if it's on a local network, you can click on local only, or you can click on sign in if you want to use your QNAP cloud. I'm just going to click on local only because I'm on the same network right now. Or I need to sign in then. Let me sign in first. All right, so once you have logged in, you have to click on approve. Once you have done that, and it's added successfully, and click on finish. And you can also do the QR code as well. So if you can do one way or the other. So if you can also scan the QR code, or you can also approve the login. So once you have done that, click on finish. So let me log it. So let me log out. So all you have to do now is enter the login, and QNAP will now show me our QR code, which I can just use the scan button. Once you have done that, and it will log me in directly. So that's how easy it is to set up a passwordless login. So this is a feature, for a convenience feature that you can use instead of logging in directly as well. You can also do another way is you can also do you can disable the passwordless login, and you can set up two-factor authentication. And once you have scanned the QR code and you add it, just verify the password, the two-factor password. Once it's verified, hit finish. And now, once you log in, enter the password, and then enter the two-factor code. And next. That's it, and that's how you can log in. So that's a new application with the QNAP Authenticator that will allow you to now use passwordless login or two-factor authentication without having to use a third-party authenticator like Google Authenticator or my QNAP Cloud. So those are the 4 applications I wanted to go over today. I'm going to hand it over back to Cody. If you have any further questions or if you want to have more information, just put them down in the questions option and I can answer that for you.
All right, thank you, Deval. And so now we're going to go into a Q&A time. So if you have any questions about our mobile apps and or just QNAP in general, please just let us know and we'll be taking those for you. Just in the questions box, you can just type them in.
We have a question here regarding if the application is available on Android as well. So yeah, all the applications have shown today, the Qfile, the Qfile Authenticator, the Qfile Pro, and QuMagie is all available on iPhone and on Android phone as well. So you guys can use it as well. It's available today, so you can download it using your Play Store or App Store on your iPhone, and you can access. You can just download them today. A question we have is, does Qfile exist as a desktop app too? Unfortunately, we don't have a desktop application for computer. Since we use, you can use the web browser to access your NAS directly. All this similar features available directly from your desktop. So you just open your browser, access your NAS, and open the file station application, and you can access all that similar features on your phone, so on your computer. Yeah, the file station will allow you to access all the features that I just mentioned. You can share them directly from your phone, or from your computer as well. And if you want to upload something from your computer automatically, you can use the Qsync application, and then you can use that to upload something directly from your phone. So that's another great feature as well, using the computer. But we don't have a Qfile per se application for desktop right now. Another question is, what's the main difference between the passwordless login and two-factor authentication? As I mentioned, it's more of convenience feature for for passwordless login. So passwordless allows you to forget your password, or you don't have to remember your password or have to enter that every single time. So if you have a very complicated password and you don't want to say, and you don't have a password manager, so you have to remember the password. So my personal NAS has at least 20 characters with a lot of different type of special characters as well. So instead of remembering that 20 characters, I just do passwordless login. So if I want to log into my NAS, just enter the username that I have, which is easy to remember, and then it will it will pop up a QR code. I can just scan that using the Authenticator application, and it will log me in. Now, two-factor is more of a security feature where QNAP is asking you for a password as well as a two-step authenticator code. So you have to enter both of them to get access to your NAS. Without that, you can't get access to your NAS. So, or you have to have email address that you have for recovery. So, so that's more of a security feature than a convenience feature, whereas passwordless login is more of a convenience feature. Another question is, will this recording be available to QNAP? Yes, we will upload this to our YouTube channel, the QNAP College, so you can play back if you want to go through this as well. Rest assured, if you want to play back something, if you missed something, you can just go back to our YouTube video and then just play back as well. You will be all receiving a follow-up email with that link, so you can as well wait for that as well. All right, I'm gonna wait for another minute. If you guys have any further questions, just post them in the questions box. If not, then that will be it for today.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. And we will be sending out a follow-up with the recording as well. And we'll post it on our QNAP College site. and on YouTube. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time.